আমি মনে করে আপনি ভুল না কইয়া।
No, I'm not.
My mistake.
Who's that?
Do you want the ride or not?
Business on the other side? Silent type, huh? I can do that. You know, I grew up landlocked. I always had a thing for the water. Once upon a time, thought I might get a houseboat. Live out on a river just like this one. Maybe in another life. Here we go. Out in force tonight. Looking for some local girl who's causing a stir. Don't you worry. Hey, Skip. These boys look like they want to talk. Shame you don't speak English, right?
Hey! We're looking for a woman.
Aren't we all?
Indian girl, young but dangerous.
I say take out a personal ad. We're bound to find someone to suit you right down to the ground.
Wait a second, you're American! Isn't there a bulletin out for an old Yank too?
Well spotted.
Hey! Hey, কি করা হচ্ছে তুমি?
Full speed ahead, Skipper. I'd rather pay you than shoot you. Who they calling old?
Where did you learn to shoot like that?
I know my way around a showdown. Sorry for the trouble. So, where are you headed?
Where I'm headed is my business.
Fair enough. I just figured since we're both headed into that dark jungle,
Does the jungle frighten you?
I actually feel quite at home in these parts. I've been all over, seen just about any type of place you can think of, but there's something about the jungle. That heat, that steamy air. Where I'm from, you don't sweat like this unless you're having a religious experience.
At home on the water? Look,
Luther Goodwin, at your service.
Look, Luther. I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't need company or a chaperone.
Fair enough. Looks like I'll be taking the scenic route. You know, I never did get your name.
Goodbye, Luther.
I'll be seeing you.
Don't bet on it, cowboy.
We sent... Don't let me go! This ain't the way to do...
That's all of them for now. I'll need to keep an eye out for those devices. Bodies. Ascendant bodies.
They must be fighting someone up ahead.
What the hell was that anyway? What was that?
Any day is a good day to get this blood! That's gonna hurt! Your end! Wait! Where did she bloody go?
It's done. You.
Had a feeling we'd cross paths again.
What exactly is your business with these Ascendants?
My business is my own. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm after something called the Morning Star. You know what that is?
I reckon I don't.
Curious?
Not really.
Well, I reckon you'll change your tune soon enough.
I'm not interested in helping you tidy up your lost toy. Ah, here we are. Looks like they set up camp in this village. Wait. I know this place. I lived here, in my childhood.
That's a good day's walk. But there's a chance I might be able to have that for you.
What?
A shortcut. There's a cave system that cuts through that mountain.
You know this area? My old village?
Nothing sinister, nothing nefarious. A coincidence, I'm sure. You're not the only one with an interesting past, you know.
What's this?
It's called a shortwave radio, so we can keep in touch. You know, in case you want to tag along.
Tag along?
Listen, I'll help you get through those caves. You'll be where you need to be in no time.
And in return, what? You want this Morning Star, then?
Indeed I do. It's lost, sure, but it's no toy. I've seen you handle yourself. Let's just say we increase our respective odds.
We'll see who's tagging along with whom.
need to head to the bridge. Now that we're traveling buddies, maybe you can tell me why you're deliberately walking into an Ascendant stronghold.
What do you know about the Ascendants?
Enough to know they're not to be trifled with.
I'm looking for someone.
Who the hell you looking for that you expect to find them out here?
In this part of the world, we don't pry into things that aren't any of our business.
Sure, okay. I can take a hint. I'll back off. You ever used a radio before?
No. Having someone in your pocket contacting you anytime sounds like a nightmare. This jungle, air's so damp.
This humidity does nothing for my hair.
Evening. Ready for the main camp? Yeah, just finished packing up the perimeter.
Ascendants,
Looks like
up
we'll be heading
ahead.
out.
We should be able to crawl along the underside of the bridge. That'll keep us clear of them.
All right.
Apparently, this whole operation's been one big wild goose chase. What Vincent's after isn't here.
Shit. All right. Thanks for the news. We can move along. And watch the road up ahead. It's been pouring all week.
Will do. Oh, piece of advice. I'd steer clear of Mila for a couple of days. Heard she was taking the blame for this fiasco.
You hear that back there?
The Ascendants are leaving. We're running out of time. Leverage your surroundings.
Now that's a neat trick.
Keep your eyes open.
I think they might be following us.
Better check that out.
They're dead. Anything that moves.
Hey, whoever's doing that, show yourself.
There's no way in hell this thing's gonna move. Even if we empty the cargo bed.
We just need more traction.
I'll follow your
And
lead.
some branches under the tires.
Stay here. I can handle this.
Stop! What in the hell?
They were just standing around by incendiaries.
I was in a festive mood.
Never did trust those horseless carriages.
Do you mean trust? It's a machine. Either it works or it doesn't.
Seems to me the less you can see of a thing's inner workings, the less you know what it costs. This is it. There's the cave entrance.
Nothing. Come on.
You know what you need to work on? Your patience. Look at Vincent. It's been years, but he hasn't given up. Neither should you.
What the?
Eyes up. Something's out there.
See anything?
Just keep those eyes peeled.
I'll catch them next time. What have you done?
Responsible for this treachery.
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you, Quaestors. Watch yourselves and try to get clear!
Found a body.
Not a soul left standing. You mentioned caves. This looks like the entrance to an abandoned mine.
Just trust me. We can go through the mine and see if there's a way around. Onwards.
This place is incredible.
Well, you ain't seen nothing yet.
I've lived around here for a good part of my childhood, and never so much as heard about these caves. Not a whisper. And now some Yankee is giving me the guided door. What exactly is it that you do, Luther Goodwin?
I guess you could call me a treasure hunter.
A grave robber?
Gold, silver, and jewels? Those aren't the kind of treasures that pique my interest.
And what does?
Knowledge. In this big wide world, I want to know. Now this is the impressive part.
This type of architecture, I've seen it before.
You don't say. Looks Looks like our way is barred. Maybe there's a switch in here somewhere. People that built this, they used a power source that would look like magic to our modern eyes.
Ambric energy, sometimes called
Now, how does a local ne'er-do-well like yourself know about AM?
I have an interesting past. Remember?
What did you say your name was again?
Happy to remind you. I never did.
We'll need to work out what powers this door.
I might have a way. This looks promising. There. Now to redirect the beam towards the door. Got it. There. That should do it. Door should be good now.
I'll be. I think I left off a few inches when I sized you up the first time.
Haroona. My name is Haroona.
Well, it's an honor to finally make your acquaintance, Haroona.
Those symbols covering the walls. Can you read them?
In small part, yes. But I don't... Nice trinkets you got there. Where'd you get them?
Family heirloom.
Interesting family. They ever light up like that before?
No.
Looks like an invitation to me.
What could possibly go wrong?
Any clues?
No fucking idea.
That's certainly an irony. All right.
How much further to camp?
I'd say we're about halfway through. With a bit of luck, we'll be there before Vincent and his cronies have a chance to hightail it out of here.
Vincent. You know Vincent Lichter.
I wouldn't call him my favorite person, but... Hold up. Is that who you're after? You're crazy enough to eat the devil with his horns on.
At this rate, he'll be gone before we get there.
Don't go kicking the spurs off your own boots just yet. Let's have some faith.
How is it that you know Vincent?
We used to run in the same circles. Back when he was just a fellow traveler.
Do you hear that?
Sure do. We got company.
Wasn't him at all. Quaestors was in control.
Hold on! What's going on here? What can we do?
Next time they're dead.
Better check that out.
So strange. Quaestor, you'll pay.
Get ready for trouble!
Let's check
Stay
it
on
out.
alert, people.
Make sure you keep your eyes open. Show yourself.
for anything.
Can't hide forever.
Glad we kept that one quiet.
Agreed. That could have gone all kinds of ways.
That's trouble ahead.
Stay low.
No two ways about
Take
it.
care of this.
We need to deal with these two.
Someone's coming. Petrov! Intruders!
Ah, that's a thick man.
Yeah, they're growing big out here, huh?
I'm gonna finish this!
Does it hurt?
She's finished! She's gone!
How old would you say this place is?
Which part? We build the future on the backs of our forebears.
Or on the bones of the conquered?
6 of one, half dozen of the other, certainly. Don't know the answer myself, but I'm sure I know someone who does.
You sure this is the way?
Well, I'm fairly certain.
Ground feels loose.
Then I suggest you step tightly.
Luther,
Damn it. Just give me a second. Ground's real slippery here. Careful not to lose.
you should have stepped a little tighter. Eh, Luther?
What did I tell you? Camp should be right over that ridge. This is it. I hope your socks are on tight, else they're liable to get knocked clean up. There's my beautiful bangtail.
The morning star. All right, I'll give it to you. It's very majestic.
Vincent's favorite toy. I'm taking it. If you're feeling generous, I could use a hand. Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
You know the feeling?
What? You want to tell me that vengeance isn't worth it? How killing him won't bring her back? Go ahead. I've heard it all.
I'm no preacher. That said, Vincent's a real curly wolf. He won't go down easy. No guarantee he'd walk away.
It's a debt. A life for her life, his or mine. Either way, the account gets settled. You can get me to Vincent.
You stick with me. We're bound to run into that flannel-mouthed bastard. First order of business. We need that ship.
Tell me, did your plan always involve running into that camp and stealing Vincent's airship by yourself?
Not quite. I got a partner on this job, provided me with all the intel I need. And hey, I found you, didn't I?
A grave robber and a gambler.
Just a firm believer in the kindness of strangers.
Ascendants, up ahead.
Hold up. I can't let you through. Camp's locked down until further notice.
Come on.
Oh, you gotta be
We'll
kidding
need to
me.
dance our way through
What's
that
with all
camp.
the precautions?
There's reports of Quaestors in the area. That gate stays closed until I get the all clear.
This is absurd. I've got a truck full of gear for loading.
You can take it up with Mila. After I get the all clear.
You bet I will. Check it out. Stop messing around. What call?
You still don't stand a chance! Got things under control.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
Next time, we end it.
days.
There's always next time. You seem to know your way around.
Let's get moving.
That's it.
This village we're heading to, you mentioned you spent some time here in your youth?
One of the many places I've lived. Growing up orphaned, you learn not to get overly attached to places or people.
I'm sorry. That's a damn shame.
Don't be. You can't live.
See that mooring? A few of those are holding the airship down. We'll have to release them.
Simple enough.
Seen those words on plenty of tombstones. Just be ready to think on your feet.
Attention, excavation personnel. A reminder, you must register new items with your direct supervisor.
God damn it.
That's an order.
Meaningless savage.
She a friend of yours?
She's 5.5 feet of Serbian hell. You see her? Take my advice. Steer clear.
A woman after my own heart.
Those lines are free. It's gonna start drifting. One of us will have to go up top there and take control.
I'll do it. I can't risk you jetting off and leaving me in Hornet's Nest. No offense.
Trust is a wonderful thing. Surprise is probably our best option, so I'm thinking we split up.
Create two fronts.
You read my mind. I'll take care of the moorings on the far side. You deal with the two down that way. Meet me under the airship when you're done.
Attention, attention. We have a likely security breach in the main camp and a probable sabotage situation. Locate and neutralize any unauthorized persons in camp. Let's move, people.
Take her out! Surrender!
That's all of it.
You'll regret being here. You give up? Let's keep him at a distance. What?
Much better. Done. Good.
What's...
You and me, Quaestor. Eyes up. Something's out there. You made a big mistake.
Gone! How'd she do that? Did she escape the perimeter?
That's the first one.
Go for that second line. I'm still working on my first.
Confirm east mooring secure. We are
Take
detecting
this!
I repeat, confirm the ship's east mooring is secure.
That's one line free for me. Now what's the second one?
disappeared!
All available personnel to the main camp. Secure the Morning Star. Search every...
the area clear of undesirables while I take care of that last moon. Sound good?
Go. Be quick about it.
You have quite the warrior's heart.
I'm here for Vincent.
Then you're too late. Vincent left on one of the smaller vessels just a few hours before dawn. Now that we've dispensed with the formalities, there's something of yours I need.
Pull in your horns, Mila.
Luther. Now there's a face I didn't think I'd see again.
The world is full of surprises.
Vincent's gone.
Forget about Vincent for now. Just keep her busy. Be ready to make a run for it.
That wasn't what.
You can't keep this up forever. Do I scare you? Hold still. Your tricks won't work. Enough playing around. You can't keep this up forever. I thought you were stronger. Hold still.
I would have taken you in alive. You forced my hand. And what do you plan to do with that?
Haroona!
You may have the Morning Star, but it is a Pyrrhic victory at best.
My journal.
Keep the girl! I'll find what I need in these pages.
We need to go back.
Go back? We barely made it out of that hornet's nest.
She's got my journal.
Right now, I just need to get this ship under control lest we slam into the side of that mountain we were just on.
I'm going back. Set me down.
Listen, you're after Vincent Lichter, and the Morning Star's his own private ship. Maybe you snoop around, find something useful. I just need to pick up a few of my associates nearby. I'll explain everything then, I promise.
I'll go along for now. But just to be clear, I'm not agreeing to anything beyond that.
All I ask is that you give me the benefit of the doubt. Oh, one more thing. This ship's equipped with 5 transponders.
Transponders?
Beacons. The Ascendants use them to track the Morning Star.
And you want me to disable them?
Well, someone's got to keep a hand on the wheel.
And how do I find these devices?
Their signal will interfere with your portable radio. You'll hear static when they're near.
How do you know all this?
That logistics partner I mentioned earlier, she's real thorough. First one's easy. Should be somewhere in the cockpit.
Static. Transponder must... One thing can be said about Vincent.